Hey everybody, welcome to Tara's Take Family. So today we are going to be doing a design team project with Miss Tina, and I decided I'm going to attempt, I've never done this before, but I'm going to attempt to create a folio or like a triple fold little booklet of its own out of 2 sheets. I've got some of her, these are her French blue lace papers, and they are beautiful. Okay, as always, they're just absolutely gorgeous. Some of these I have printed on cardstock, and then some of them I've printed on regular paper so that I could do some folding and make a few pieces for this. But I also have brought along a couple of pieces from some freebies that I got from her on her Facebook group about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and I absolutely love them. You guys see me use, I'll show you real quick so you can kind of remember what I'm talking about. These came with it. You guys see me use these butterflies and stuff and Paris signs and stuff. All that was in that freebie kit that she sent. It wasn't actually a kit. It was just like 4 or 5 pages. But anyway, the colors really match, so I think I'm going to be using some of those. And then I have some of her French signs that I love these so much. I printed them out. I had them before and I haven't been using them because they were on cardstock, so they looked a little bit dull. Okay, so I printed them out on my matte paper, and Courtney was like, yesterday I was cutting them out and Courtney came over and he goes, wow, those are really beautiful. And I said, I know. He goes, those are great colors. And I said, yep, that's our Tina. She created these. So these can be found on her website. They are her Paris, I don't know if it's adverts. I'd have to look it up. I will link her shop, of course, in the description below for you. So if you want to join along with me, you're going to need your glue, your bone folders, some paper you want to make this out of, some things to decorate with. And I'm going to dive in and go for it. I hope this turns out okay. What I did was I decided to use 2 pages, and I'm going, because I want it to be wide and on its own, and I may give it as a gift to somebody, I don't know yet. But I am going to be measuring, and I want my papers, this is going to be one side, and this is going to be the other, and this will be the back, okay? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw with my pencil just a couple of notches so I know where to put my glue. I'm not going to be doing long lines or anything, but I'm just going to make a couple of notches, and I'm going to go at 5.5. Okay, because that is, this paper is 11 inches across. And then I'm going to go ahead and put, let's see, I'm going to make sure my paper's at the right point. And then I'm going to go ahead, and I'm sitting it where I marked it right there. And I just, like I said, I just did a little notch. And then I'm going to go ahead and do, from that notch, I'm going to go 5.5 again, and I'm going to mark right there. Okay, so those are going to be my glue spots. And what I'll show you is what I mean here. I'll show you. So when you put these together, right at that point, you're going to have equal sides. Okay, I want to make sure I'm on the right side before I do this, and everything's right side up. So, pardon me. So I'm going to go ahead and use my ruler, actually. And I'm going to be doing something a little different. Now wait, do I want to do... I think I'm just going to go ahead and do the glue along the edge of this paper. Okay? And I'm going to use that piece to line it up correctly on the other side. So I'm going to be making a pocket in the center of the back of this. It's going to have a it's going to be the full height of the pocket. I mean of the folio, okay? And I hope this works. I've never tried something like this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this, wait, am I on the right? Yes. I'm going to put this down right where I have my line, okay? where I drew my little pencil mark right there. Right there. And I'm just going to be gluing this together like that. Grab me some of my this is going to be the front of it, and this will be the middle, and then this will be the back side, or the to the right. Oh, look at that. I always have to do something. There was glue on there and I bumped it. You know me, I've always got to do something. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull this back, and I'm going to run my glue again along this back side here. Just straight line all the way up. I've never done this. Maybe I should have folded it first. I don't know. We'll see how I get it to work. I do know I'm right on my mark, looks like. And I did coffee, I just printed the coffee dyed look on the outside of this. So now I'm going to do my fold right where it's glued. And hopefully I'm not going to mess this up. Gosh, it already kind of looks like it's doing something weird. That's what I was saying. I probably should have folded it first. But you know what? You know what? It's going to be okay, because I will find like lace or something to put on the sides. So I'm not going to worry about that, because it'll need decorative look anyway to me. I think it'll need it. We have a little bit of a thing. I'm going to go ahead and trim that off. Just go along the edge here and just very carefully trim that off. Okay, make sure I didn't cut the paper. No, we're good. Okay, and then let's see how good I glued it on this side. Yep, I've got a little bit of, I'm going to have to take a little bit of that off. So I think probably next time I will do a little more math and search out exactly what I need to do. Now on here I am going to put a little bit of glue down here along this bottom to close and seal off that pocket. Okay, there you go. So now this whole back side here is a pocket. If I can get it to open, I'm going to put a thumbnail at the top here so that you can tell. This was kind of like my, I think I'll use my larger one. This was kind of like my, this is my prototype. I'm doing my prototype with you guys, which is a little different for me. I usually try to make stuff prior, so I'm sure, you know, of how I want to do it, but I just thought it'd be more fun to do it with you guys. I don't even know if I can get this in there. Let's see, is that about centered? Okay. So now you'll be able to see it's got a divot. Okay. So we're going to take, and I'm going to grab my paper cutter. Yeah, like I'm going to be able to make an even cut. We'll see. We'll see. You never know. I always want to say it's not me, it's the cutter, but I'm just going to take a hair off of here, so it's not even going to be hardly anything. Okay. I want it to be a very, very slim line that I take off. Just trying to make sure it's even. That's funny, I can see here where I'm a little bit off on the bottom on this fold on this side. And that. I just want this to be able to close. Now, that's so much fun. So what I think I might do is go ahead and trim the top and the bottom just slightly to get rid of the unevenness. Or let's see if I can make it fold evenly. I don't know if it can get it to, I might be able to. Let me grab my, let's see. It was kind of naturally falling that way because of the way the paper was glued down, so I think I might have fixed it. Yeah, I think it's gonna be okay. I'll just take that a little bit more and use my bone folder again. Okay. Like I said, because this is so frilly and so pretty, I am gonna be using some lace. So as you can see, this just rides on the inside there, which is better. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take the tiniest bit off of this part, the front part. You see how good I did on that, because it was just barely a little bit off. Oh, I did pretty good. Pretty good. Yay. It's not too bad. There we go. So there we go. We've got like that. And we're going to go ahead and decorate on the inside. And if we wanted, we're not going to on this one, but you could add like a ½ inch or whatever on each side on the fold. Okay. And then you could create a little bit more for the bulk of it. You could even put signatures in there. If you did that, you could sew in a little signature. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about giving yourself like a fold of about not even a ½ inch. It could be 1/8 of an inch, just enough to give you some room to, some wiggle room. We could do that just for the simple fact of having a, where's my ruler? I was going to say just for the simple fact of having like a, what do you call it? Room for your stuff to fit inside of it. So like when you stuff it full. So what I'm doing here is I'm putting this line here right on that line. I'm just using my cutter. I shouldn't have this open while I'm doing it. There we go. And then I'm just putting my ruler, making my ruler go an 1/8 of an inch to the next line. Okay. And then all you have to do, gosh, that ruler looks uneven. I just was looking at that. That's weird. There we go. Maybe I was just on the wrong line. There we go. Okay. And then you could just fold along there. Okay. And then fold that. Get your bone folder. And make that fold. Now, you'll want to do it on the other side as well, so it's still even. But now you could have, now we have a little space. So when we fill it, it's going to have a little extra room. So I wasn't going to do that, like I just said, but I decided that was kind of a good idea. So, okay. We are learning this project together. So we're going to make mistakes with it together and everything. So again, we're going to go about 1/8 of an inch. Get that fold started right there. Okay, wait, what did I do? Oh, Tara, for goodness sake. Do you see what I did? See what I mean? I'm horrible when it comes to certain things. I really am. my eyeballs are crooked or something. So I messed mine up a little bit. Figures, right? Of course I did. It's just me. Don't do what I do. There. Okay. So now, if I make that a little more definite, where now it's got a line there though where I screwed up. Figures. But I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we'll be okay. So be careful if you're using the line to follow, because you might go crooked like I did. Okay? So now we have our little folio out of 2 sheets of paper. And let me move this out of the way. And now we're just going to decorate and have some fun. We'll figure out as we go along what kind of closure we want to use. I don't know, we might make it simple. I might do like a little magnet. That would be kind of fun. Never know. Or maybe even just Velcro. I like Velcro closures too. So I'm going to do some cornering here on mine and make these corners look pretty, I think. Which one do I want to use? I got to make sure before I do it. I don't want to mess up. Let me grab a piece of paper and see if I'm picking the right piece. Yeah, okay. I want this side. I have really liked having this little punch. Just makes it look a little bit fancy. So how's everybody doing today? I have no idea when I'm going to post this. Today for me is May 17th, or Friday, May 17th. So I spent my morning getting our devotions ready and working on them, and then recording the videos for 3 of them, and then jumped on here and decided to do this with you guys. Now I'm deciding, do I want to use a blue for my distress ink, or do I want to go ahead and use a brown? Because I'm a little torn. You know, I love using like color matching and stuff. I find that to be fun, but at the same time, I kind of like the look of the opposite. This would also look, this would also look really good with a deep green around the edges or a black. So I'm kind of wondering if I should use black. I am torn. I wish y'all were with me and you could tell me what you think. I do have this black. I don't know. Let me have a little, let's see, maybe a little piece of this corner of this and see what I think of the brown. And then let me grab a my black dauber here real quick. Oops, come on now. And see what I think with the black. Black is very, it's going to be very dramatic. But there's a lot of black in the pieces, bits and pieces of this, you know. The writing is black, and then, what do you think? The dark brown or the black? Come on now. Little gnat flying around in my face. Let's see. I'll add a little bit more here. I'm not sure. Which will I decide on? Because whatever I decide, I'm going to use it throughout. And oh, it's just a piece of string. I was like, what is that? It was floating around on my desk from the fan. I think I'll go for the black. I think I'm going to do it. Okay, wish me luck, guys. Have these little stamps up there. I also, from the signs, these adverts or signs, whatever she called them, I can't remember. There were these flowers on the bottoms of them too. Aren't they pretty? So they're going to bring some color. They'll bring some color in. So let's go ahead and let's see how this looks. We're going to use, I think we'll use some of my new black lace rib, the new black crochet rib lace I bought. Looks very distinct. Stands out. I hardly ever use black to distress with. It's very rare, but it does look nice. Okay. I hope this inspires you and you give it a try. Just another fun way to make a folio. There are so many ways, you know. Okay, I dropped it. I also have some cards, some journal cards from the blue lace, the French blue kit. She has a separate kit. You know how Tina does her backgrounds separate from, sells them to you separately, so that if you don't need both or you don't want both, you don't have to have them. And so I also have the cards that go with this French blue. So we'll be using some of those to probably do as pockets, and also as, let's see, is that the outside? I might put the lace there, but I'll go ahead and do the distressing just in case. Since you're going to be able to see this all front and back, I'm going to go ahead. This won't be glued into a journal. It's bigger than a journal. So, like I said, I'll probably, I don't know, maybe I'll sell it in the shop. I don't know. I was thinking I might give it to somebody at church, but this would be something that I'd sell really cheap. I actually sold a journal, you guys. I'm so excited. The money went into the account for my house for this deposit. So I was really, really excited about that. Thank you for the purchase. You know who you are. I believe her name is pronounced Cassia. And so thank you, Cassia. I appreciate it so much. If you see this video, I would give you a big hug right now if I saw you. So there's the outside. I'm going to pause for a second and do the inside because I don't want you guys to be bored stiff. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I've got the inside done. Okay, and we are going to start having a play here with some goodies. Here's the cards. I was going to, oopsie, oh, they came out. Darn it, Tara. Okay, so we have some cards, and then we have a few envelopes that go with it. I think I have an envelope in here as well. Yeah. Okay, I already folded this one, so we'll go ahead and glue this one together. And I will distress. Wait, this part goes up. Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure I do the right parts. More distressing. I think it'll be kind of fun to use, what was I going to say? Black lace instead of, you know, instead of ivory or white or some lighter color. It'll definitely make this be very dramatic, and I like that. So I've been talking about doing like a blue journal, and so you never know. I'm kind of gearing up and getting in the mood to do blue. Let's make sure this is right. Could use a little more on this side. You got to be careful with the black though, because it does kind of look a little bit obvious. So I'll go ahead and glue this down. Oh, what do you know? It's open. How nice. How rare that happens. I usually pick stuff up and go, oh, you know what? I bet I'm going too high. Of course I'm going too high. I should have just went on this. Tara, Tara, Tara. You are funny. I'm going to have to wipe some of that off. I'm sure of it. Uh-huh. Yep. Told you. I have a tendency to do that with envelopes. I don't know why. I just do. Okay, so there's one envelope. So cute. And they have like, where's my bone folder? They have like these little, almost shadow people on the front. I like them. They're fun. I was thinking we could do a pretty, let's see, like a real flower. Nah, they've got the flowers on them. I'll think of something with them. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Go ahead and, oh man, I did not do the inside of this one. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some, just darken. Don't like that bright white. If you don't mind it, leave it on yours, whatever you're using. I just don't prefer it myself. I probably should look at where this is all going before I have to get this folded before I can do the sides. Okay, let me go ahead and do that. I know I should probably use my thingy and make lines down it, but I hardly ever do that. I usually just follow it and do it myself, eyeball it. It seems to work for me for the most part. So pretty. Isn't this paper beautiful? I really like it. It's funny because I already owned this kit, and when Tina's sister Natalie sent it to me, I was like, I have that kit. So I realized at the time I saw it, I went, I have actually got the whole thing. I have the cards, you know, and the envelopes as well. So I was able to pull everything out and decided to do this month's design team project with the whole kit and caboodle, as they say. I have absolutely no clue what I'm gonna decorate this with. I really did go into this one kind of blind with no huge plan, just that I wanted to do a folio and then use the papers to decorate and put pockets and journal cards on the inside. Yeah, so should be interesting. go ahead and get this one glued now. I am gonna put, let's see, where does it end? Here. I'm gonna put a line here. There, I'll just do it like this. Should be okay. There we go. I found it hard because you've got this huge gap, you know, and I want it to all be glued down. So there's that one. We got 2 envelopes ready. Probably, I don't know, should we use this one? We could use this one. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I would rather go ahead and grab a couple of these. Let's see, are any of them, I think most of them are vertical, not horizontal. Yeah, the larger ones, and then the smaller ones are the horizontal. Yep. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut from this paper, I think, and make a couple of larger pockets for the inside. Okay. So let's do that, because I want bigger pockets than those little cards. All right. I think I'll do 3 panels of pockets here. I think I can probably do that with this piece just fine. Oopsie, sorry. So I'm gonna Alright, I got them pretty even. Pretty even. Okay, so I went to see my cardiologist yesterday, guys. My new doctor, Sonny. His name is Sonny, is his first name, and he introduces himself. I think I told you guys that. Very sweet guy. He, a young man. He introduces himself when he walks in. So I was laughing because I heard all these patients when he walked in the room with him yesterday. Hey, Sonny, you know. He's just a really down-to-earth character. So I'm trying to debate which side of this is upright and which is not. Let's see, what are those? The chandeliers, it's swirlies, and I think maybe it's this way. Yeah, it looks almost like a vase, so we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna cut this, let's see, like so, I think. And we'll trim. I'm just trying to make them about the same size. Approximately. Yeah, so anyway, he changed my medication and my blood thinners, so I'm on a different blood thinner now. And he also put me on a beta blocker, which I used to be on before my other cardiologist took me off of it when I first had the stents put in. And he said, you know, you've been away from this operation for like almost 4 years. He said it's time for you to be on a beta. You should have been on a beta blocker. So I'm like, okay. So he said the name of the beta blocker, and I started laughing because I was on that for years before anything ever went wrong with my heart at all. So I was good with that. I was like, okay, yeah, I can do that. And so so we got that taken care of, and I started those last night. And then the beta blocker wasn't ready, so I get that today, and I get to start that today. So I'm really pretty excited to try this new medication, because he said it's been already proven to have less likely chance of heart attack and stroke with this medication. And so we talked about my weight, and he made some suggestions that I kind of agree with. And am I on the right? Nope, I've got the wrong one. Okay. What have I been using the black on my, yes, I have. I've been using the black on my brown. Or no, I switched it out. That's right. Shoot. Okay. I got myself confused. I'll have to change that out, my brown one. Anyway. So yeah, so that was, and it was so, the ride is like, thank goodness it was a really nice lady who picked me up to take me home, but it took forever because, not her fault. I used to do those rides, so I know for an absolute certain that she had nothing to do with how long it took her to get there, because they don't order the ride. Like, you call them and tell them to, you know, it's time, I'm ready. They're supposed to order the ride right away. Well, a half an hour later, I get a text that says my ride's almost there. And I look on the map because it pops up, it's an Uber. She's like over a half an hour away still. So I waited about an hour and 15 minutes yesterday or so for my ride. And I just laughed because I told her, I said, yeah, I did this for a long time. I know absolute certain it wasn't your fault. She goes, yeah, I was at home. It just popped on, you know, it just popped up. And yeah, I thought it was funny though. That's medical transportation for you. They're not very, they're not always super reliable. And they're kind of known for that. I don't know if that's across the board throughout the nation, but in Arizona, they're known for that. I think this company, if I'm not mistaken, has locations in like 6 other states or something like that. So, yeah. And then, oh, also guys, Misty said thank you for your prayers. She's back out of the hospital and home, praise God, as of yesterday, as of the 16th. So keep praying for her, total healing, that there's no infection come back on her. I've never really told you her situation. I've never asked for permission to share her entire situation with everybody. So just keep praying. She said thank you so much for all of your prayers. It's so appreciated, just so you know. And then also please continue to pray for Vanessa. She had another episode and it's something completely different, but she got sick. She's had a pretty rough week. So if you could be keeping her also in your prayers. So we're just going to glue these pockets in. This is going to be a super simple project, by the way. I did not intend for it to be difficult, just pretty at the end of it. Just pretty. You can't really make anything with Tina's papers and have it not turn out beautiful, right? It's just a given. So I chose this one for the first pocket here. I just kind of liked the darkness in the blue right there, so I grabbed that one. Okay, and I'm doing just a little pinch. My Pammy gave me that idea eons ago. I still use it, Pam. Just to pinch it a little bit so your pocket kind of raises a little, so you've got a little more room there. And as you can see now, we've got a nice little spot for our goodies. We can put envelopes in there because they're nice. We made them nice and wide. That was my goal. And then I'm going to try and evenly dispense these. So we'll see. We shall see. Let me see if I can get this going again. It's kind of... I think with the fan going and stuff, it just kind of dries this little tiny nozzle out a little bit. Okay. There we go. Don't need a ton of glue, of course. A little dab will do you on something like this. Okay, a little bit more than that. Give me a little bit more. trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, I had to make 4 appointments because my doctor said that he wants to do, it's been a couple years since I've had a heart ultrasound echocardiogram where it goes in and they ultrasound the heart. And so I do have a prayer request because they are going to be doing, I can't remember what it's called offhand, but it's to go in and check and see if there's any at all blockages in my carotid artery in my neck, and then also in the arteries in my legs, my lower extremities. So please be praying there's no blockages with me, okay? I'm believing the Lord for clear. I've been, you know, taking my medicine and praying that my cholesterol medicine's working good, and I drink a lot of water. I eat a lot of vegetables, and I'm hoping that things are clearer than they were a few years ago and not worse. Okay, does that look even? Not really. I'm a little off, but dang it. You know what? I'm gonna have to leave it there. Too bad. Okay. Okay. So now we have 3 pretty pockets that we can decorate these, and they'll look cute. Let's see, what do we want to use to decorate them? I think I'm gonna do a lot of Frenchy kind of stuff because I don't know, it just feels good. See, these have the pretty Paris signs, and then we have like this one. I love these. These are some of my favorites. I just like them. I keep them always. I always keep them printed. It's one of the things I've used probably the most of Tina's is, let's see, let's do some, oh, this one's, I don't know how this one will look. Let's see. That's pretty. Okay. Yep, I had no idea how I wanted to do this, so I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants. I'm not gluing anything down yet, but after I get off here, I need to message my friend who had surgery this week. Yeah, I think I mentioned it to you. She was, a friend of mine, she was told she has bladder cancer. So she was going in on Wednesday, and I don't know if they ended up keeping her at the hospital. I'm not sure. I didn't want to bother her that first day, but today I'm going to try and message her and see if I get a response and see how she's doing, if she's okay. Maybe I'll put that one there. Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to have a little bit of fun here. Oops. Come on. These are kind of hard to get the glue all around, you know, all the points around the edges because they're so... Okay. I like this blue against this other blue. I think it looks very cool. There's that. I also want to pull out some pretty ladies. Oh, these are pretty. These are not Tina's, but maybe I shouldn't use them. But they're just people. I just was thinking of using, this one's a little bit darker. This was one of the very, very first kits I ever bought. Some of you have probably seen it before. I might put that there. I usually cut the edges, tear the edges of all these squared ones, but I don't know if I need to do that today. I don't know yet. Let's see. What I could use. Something out here, one of these ladies. Because these would actually, this is so blue along with all the other blue. Maybe I should use a different tone so that I get a little bit, blue, but maybe a different feel. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. What did you think? Did I choose correctly, whatever I do choose? Do you like what I chose? Would you have chosen differently? I'm kind of looking for people that are in the right clothes and in the right... That one's pretty. I don't know. I've got all these different people. Nope, we definitely, I want it to be a feeling of French, you know. There's the men. These are Tina's right here. I could use, oh yeah, wait, these would actually, and these are Tina's. Got different ones that we could put as a backdrop, like decorative back here, you know. Let's see here. I might also do a, do some like tuck spots at the top. You could. All kinds of stuff. You could do, we could do a little, because I'm just thinking about decorating, you know, around the backdrop first and then putting in the goodies. And I was going to say we could do like a, oh, what do you call it? A hinged writing spot with some of the paper. That would be pretty. Okay, so we could do some ladies here and put, you know, for fun, just to give it that look with the umbrella. She's got her umbrella. I think I will. Just, I like this umbrella. I want to use it, so. It's too bad I don't have these printed out on my matte paper. That's, I could jump in and grab them and print them there, but I don't want to waste all of this. I like that. Okay. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do the umbrella kind of detached from the picture, you know? I mean, you know it's not in the picture with them, but it's just kind of giving you that knowledge that they're outside with their umbrellas. Painting a little story with it being pretty and bright. Okay, there we go. Is that good? There we go. I'm gonna tear this. Okay. Now, where do I want to put this? I was thinking to put that and then maybe one of these flowers, but I don't want to use the same color because I could use that blue. It's very pretty, but I could use this darker blue too. Or there's this one, and I like this. It's a little more subtle. Or the super bright blue, which matches the umbrella, which kind of looks cool, so we'll use that one. I'm just kind of collaging a little bit and building a little look in the corner here. I'm surprised I didn't jump on putting some gold on here too, but it's too late. I mean, I can always come in with a little brush and add it on if I want to, but oops, wait. We want to do the edges of this flower just to darken that white. Okay. Right. Now, if you join me and you do one with me, post it so we can all see it on our Facebook group, okay? There we go. A little picture on that side, and I'm also going to add, maybe I'll put, no, I'm going to do, I think I'm going to grab one of these. I was thinking I might do like a card right here, and then when you open it, what do you guys think? Or should I just leave it and maybe do that on another part? Right there. Because if I wanted to make, all I got to do is just do a little fold for a hinge. I love stuff that's hinged. It just feels fun, you know. Did I want to use this one, or did I like one of the others better? I better check before I go getting all... No, I think this one's okay. This is just going to bring some more interest to the pages inside. You know, we love interactive, right? I know I do. I love when I can flip stuff and turn stuff and open things, and, you know, to me that's a lot of fun. Now I'm thinking I'm going to have it like this. Okay, so yeah. So this will be the part you'll be able to see. Oops. Okay. So I think let me see, do I want this over here on this side because of that? Because then it can be up a little bit higher. Yeah, I think I'll put it there. And I might. go ahead and do a second one. Going this way so that it would open like this, and then on the inside we can decorate some more and make it pretty. She would look pretty on this side. And maybe do a little bit of collaging in there, or let's see, we do have the option also. Let's grab one of these little cards here. Which one do we want to use? Oh, I like this one. Let's use this one. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create, do I want to do it here? Yep, I'm going to do a tuck, okay? So we are going to tear. We are going to tear. And that's going to be our little tuck spot up there in the corner. There we go. What time is it? Oh gosh. We may do this as a part 2, decorating it, because I'm kind of wanting to go to town on it a little bit. You know what I'm going to do? Where's my punch? I'm going to match this corner with that corner. That'll be cute. There. So when I put it up there, see? I like that. So that's going to be a tuck. And I can decorate this, and you know the drill, you guys. Now, Pam, I expect you to totally outdo me, okay? I want to see you make one of these. And I want to see that amazing Pamela work. She always, oh my gosh, she does these amazing, beautiful pieces, don't you? And then Gina, I want to see you your hand-painted paper, making something gorgeous. My girls. All right, let's see. Now I do think I'm going to put her here as kind of a decorative thing. And then let's see. We also have gorgeous butterflies in this kit. Look at that. That could bring some amazing color to the page. This one's really pretty because it's got the blue behind it with the copper. It looks so cool. Or, you know what we could do? I was going to say we could put her there. Where's my pen? Where is my... Ah, here it is. Nope, that's not the pen I'm looking for. Here it is, this pen. My little fine tip pen. And I am going to... I'm going to draw some lines. Let's see how straight they go. You know how I am. I try so hard. So I'm thinking... Let's see, maybe I'll go like that. Did I get a line? Yes. Okay. So I should actually measure, huh? If I want this to be. Tara, put that up on the thing. There we go. I cannot believe I'm doing this. Oh my gosh. You know how clumsy I am? Oh, help me, Lord. Help me. There we go. Not too bad. We're just gonna... It's gonna take me a minute, but I probably should use this side. I know, Sonia, you always tell me to use the cardboard side. It's just that it makes a shadow on my paper and I can't see where I want to be. That's really the reason I don't use the not cardboard, the, what do you call it, cork side, so that it stays, you know, stuff stays in line. I'm just going to move some things out of my way, yeah, so I can actually measure. Oh my gosh, I have dove into quite the little project. There we go. Alright, let's go that way. Oh, I have no idea if I'm straight. Let's see. It's good enough. What I wanted to do is just draw lines up, and then I'm gonna glue her down to the side, you know, and kind of decorate over it, and then just leave them this little space in between to write and have little lines. I don't ever do stuff like this, so I have, oops, I'm sorry guys. I have absolutely no idea how good this is gonna work, but okay. So far so good, but you know me. That doesn't mean anything. Y'all know that, right? It's true. I'm about as clumsy as the day is long with stuff like this. I always have good intentions. See, I messed that one up a little bit. Nope, you gotta go from this side or otherwise you will be crooked. Okay. I'm only going to go like up to this line. I'm not going to go all the way up. This is probably annoying for you guys. I hope not. It was just a thought that occurred to me. I'll try not to have too many like this again. At least my lines are pretty even. So far, so good. Oops. Oh, I'm so glad it's Friday. Of course, when I do those appointments, I'm gonna be going on a Saturday, as well as I've got one on the Friday. They're all in, two of them are in mid-June, and then the third and fourth one are beginning and middle of August. So I've got two right in a row on a Friday and a Saturday. So Cordy said he'd go with me, so we'll probably go out to lunch that day. And then I have the next one's, like I said, at the beginning of August, and then my follow-up with the doctor, and I'm done. I hope I'm done for 6 months or so. I really, really want to be done after that. It's enough appointments for me. There we go. Look, guys, we got some lines, and they don't look too bad. These pens are awesome, by the way. Pilot's G-Tech C4. I got the idea from Maria, I think her name, I can't remember. One of you directed me to her channel. Anyway, she draws and paints beautiful flowers, and she uses these for the centerpiece, so you guys will know who she is that know of her. Anyway, but these are in my list in the link below if you like them and you want to get some, okay? So anyway, all I was going to do was, I was thinking I would do something with, like, not on the pocket, but off to the side here. And maybe, let's see. I have some small pieces I could use just to decorate with. Let's see, I think I'll tear this one down. Like I said, this is actually one of my favorite ways to use these. I was thinking it would be kind of fun to make a collage piece out of these, because they're really, you know, they're cool looking, and do some backgrounds with just these and decorate on top of them. I think that would look really pretty. I would like it. I would like it, I believe. Don't want to cover up the little place right here. What time is it? Oh. Do I just want that? You know, I have to be careful. I don't want to go on top of the, yeah, gotta keep it. Yeah, I think I'll do it like that. So I'm going to glue this piece down. Let's see. About right there. I know it's on the lines, but that's okay. I meant for there to just be some lines for them to draw on, or write on, I mean. So it's okay with me. Okay, so there's that, and then I was thinking of another little, maybe another little umbrella here. A smaller sign. I don't know yet. We'll see. I'm just playing. We've got tons of really, oh my gosh, I cut these and they were amazingly difficult. Well, I've shown you before how tiny some of them were, the umbrellas. This isn't even the smallest one. This is like the second to the smallest. Could do something down here. And then maybe put a little gnat. Oh, got him. Sorry, it's gross. I'm just really glad I got him. Okay. Let's see, how does this? Okay. Yeah, I think I might put that there. I like that. Yeah. Put him up here a little bit. And that way I have a little bit of space for other stuff here real quick. I do have some other signs that are a little bit bigger. Yeah. Do I want that on there? It just feels French, you know what I mean? What time is it? Okay, guys, I'm going to say goodbye for this time, and I will probably just continue working on this and film the second half right now. Okay, so I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed today's idea and that you join in and make one. And if you do, like I said, please post it on our Facebook group at Tara's Take Family. And if you're not a member there, please feel free to come on over and join the group. I never turn anyone away. Also, please hit like on the video if you enjoyed it, share if you can, and if you're not a subscriber to the channel and haven't become a part of our family, please feel free to do so. Consider this a personal invitation. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. God bless.